Hello. I don't know why I'm streaming this, but you know. Yeah. But we're streaming it. We're here. We're queer. Not really. I'm going to shrink this UI because it's a little on the wacky side. There you go. That's better. Now I can see the game. Yeah, right now I'm just doing my job quest. But after this, I'm gonna run some dungeons. Cause why not? With this character, for people who might be watching post or possibly watching right now, I am only allowing myself to use items that I craft. Only craftables. I recently lifted the restriction of being only in solo queues because I do actually want to enjoy playing this game, and I won't be able to do that if I have to, like, what's it called? If I have to micromanage every single tiny thing, which to some people that might be fun, to me it's not. This is like enough for me, is just using craftables. I enjoy that, but anything further than that, I'm just kind of eh. I should probably pick up a healer, honestly. I might pick up a healer, that way I can get like really quick queues. But for now I'm a tank, and tank queues, at least last time I played, aren't that bad. Silver Bazaar. Oh no, he is outside. Shit. Purple robe. Did you find anything else? Pick this up from the tracks, huh? Businessman. Cool. Okay. Least favorite part of this game. Right here. This is my least favorite part. It's just pure fetch. Pure fetch. Go here, talk to this guy. Go here, talk to this guy. Now, get this, get this. Now you go over here and you talk to this guy. Absolutely riveting. Absolutely riveting. And half the time the story's decent, but a lot of the times the story's just, hey, go find this thing for me, please. And then you try to find it, and then the person you go to is like, what other guy? No matter what, you have to talk to all the dudes, unfortunately. But I'm trying to follow the story here. It's really hard because I want to care, but I don't. Brass Blades. If I remember correctly, Brass Blades are like a mercenary group.
Told you to talk to the guy because a guy said to talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, one would think, right? One would think that's how it would work, but unfortunately it's not. Look at this fucking edgelord right here. Oh, he noticed that I'm looking at him. Hello? Yeah, I'm gonna, hold on. There you go. There you go. I thought that would be more of like a head pat, but that was like more of a almost romantic kind of caressing. Yeah, I sure did. That was a little weird. I didn't think I would. I thought it would be more of a pet, but I just straight up like caressed his cheek. Very. Oh yeah. What news do you bring? He was attacked Silver Bazaar. Man with enormous bounty. People living there. Grave danger. See brass blade stationed there? Oh, powerless. Must stop them, Houston. This motherfucker. I told you never to come here again. I couldn't sit idly by. Mila, a responsible guildmaster, would never risk the lives of her charges like this. Who are you to lecture me? Mila, listen to me. This is Alacran you're dealing with. All these names. I can't keep up with all these fantasy names. What are you saying? Ever since I turned to Thanalan, just stay here and let me handle this. I'm 7 years since I left, blah blah blah. Mila, I don't want to hear it, you bitch. I don't need your help. There's something you need to know. Goddamn, dude. Save some of that for the Alacran, but do try not to let Houston here come to harm. Cool. That was a lot of nothing. That was a whole lot of nothing. So, I need to go to Western. Yeah, this game is incredibly big. So, like, this is, for example, right? This one little area is about kind of this size here. But if we go to the broader Thanalan map, that is this portion. And there are all these other areas. And then, if you back up even further, this is the entire continent. So we're just here. And if, for example, we go over to the Black Shroud, there's all these. And then we can go a step further. And there's this stuff over here. There's stuff over here that hasn't been shown. And then there's space. And then there's an alternate universe as well. So this is a very, very big game. There's a lot of content. But a lot of the content is talk to this guy. And then go talk to another guy. And then that guy wants you to talk to another guy, who then wants you to talk to the first guy. And then you get to kill something, and then you get to repeat the process all over again. That's what 90% of this base game is. Thankfully, though, we actually do have a combat sequence here. God, I don't remember doing any. I'm gonna run a dungeon after this. Unfortunately, I can't use any of the items I get out of it. I can use it for glamour, which is like cosmetics, but I can't use it for the actual armor itself and all that. As is the rules. I feel like the music is really loud. It's a little better. Maybe the whole game's just loud, I don't know. Let me know if you're still there. Fuck, there you go. Jesus Christ, dude. Look at all these dudes. GG. GG. That was insanely easy. One interesting thing of note here. Oh shit, hold on. Rejoice, gladiators. Oh no, something's about to happen. Oh yeah, the fucking purple robe. The big scary that they were talking about earlier. I really wish this was voice acted, man. Having to read it is just annoying. Elder Scrolls Online has full voice acting, and it's got like just as much content as this, so I don't understand where Square Enix of all people can't do that. Stop. Oh shit. She's a pugilist. Look at that. Leave her, Xana. Okay. What? He's a former gladiator. I remember. They talked about those swords. Those are crafted by Geralt himself, the legend. You could actually do a quest line for Geralt. He's like a legendary blacksmith. You can get the ultimate weapons from the base game, and I got them one time, and it took about 2 months. And I'm never going to do it again. That's about 2 months dedicated to trying to get that weapon. And ultimately, it wasn't worth it because it's a level 50. It's just there for cosmetic. It's just there to look cool because you out-level it right away. And it's just not worth. And I think there's like 12 base game classes. So there's some people out there that have gotten 12 of that. Those relic weapons, and I truly don't understand. Oh, this person's doing the same exact quest that I'm doing. Nice. At least this game's still getting new players. At least. Unless that person's doing what I'm doing, which is replaying, but which is possible. I'm playing on a new data center, or basically a server, and there is a exponential below level 90. Yeah, experience earned below level 90 is like insanely boosted. Like I got at one point here I was getting plus 200% XP from killing those enemies. So I'm getting upwards of triple the amount of XP I would normally get. So we're chilling. Give me a moment, Houston. I want to spare you this, Mila. I begged you not to go. You knew all this, that Leveled and I once fought side by side in the Colosseum. The twin swords of Nodthal, they called us. Never lost a match, honored by the bull of Alamigo himself. Oh shit. They got fucked up by Raubon. I'm such a nerd. I know too much about this fucking game. When I learned Levold single-handedly transformed the Alacrand from a gang of common thieves into the most feared criminal organization in Thanalan, I knew I had to return. It seemed like a lifetime ago that the three of us used to train together in this hail. The Levold, I knew would never stoop so low. He was a good man, strong and true. What would drive him to do this? When I find him, I'll be sure to ask. Unfortunately, he seems determined to kill me for my curiosity. What aren't you telling me all this? I'm not clever enough to keep secrets, my dear. I'm a simple man, only capable of dealing with what's right in front of me. Is that so? I'll find him, Mila, I promise. That loser's using a buckler. He's not even using a real shield. Okay. We just got some quest items. And let me show you what we do with quest items. they go straight into the garbage. Wait, is that worth glamoring? No, not really. Just throw it away. This thing I might glamour. Nah, probably not. It really is just a generic sword with like a notch towards the end of it. It's nothing crazy. I'll get rid of that. Cool. I can already accept the next quest, but I'll do this next quest after the dungeon. So I'm doing these in order here. Let me turn cutscenes on, because I do actually want to watch. It's been so long since I've seen these older ones. Where the hell would it be? Is it display? No. Character. Oh, here you go. Skip playback. Housing. Oh wait, no. Skip these. Keep this one. Direct chat. Alright. We're chilling. Okay, Tamtara Deepcroft. Instant queue? Can I get an instant queue, please? No? Oh shit, I guess I'm gonna be chilling then. In the meantime, I need to repair my shite. I feel like the game's too loud. Maybe it's just my headphones, I don't know. Repair. Okay, this queue is taking a minute. What should I do in the meantime? Can I craft anything? Let's see, I need a lot of Moko. Wait, no I don't. Wait, hold on. Ah, nice, okay. I think I need some of this. Okay. Let's see. What can we make? Stupid hat. Gathering. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, ore crafting. I think I'd rather have crafting. Can I make anything better than that? No. Yeah, we'll do crafting. Alright, we chill. We chilling. I seriously still haven't queued in yet. Jesus Christ. This game is dying, man. It's so sad. Ooh, yeah. Okay, absolutely, I'm making this. Hey, chill. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. I still haven't queued in yet. Dear God. Cotton breeches. I could start making stuff for my healer. Maybe I'll do that. That might be worth, honestly. I want to make higher level stuff though. So like this. Vitality, intelligence. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Anything else for healer? This could be for healer. I don't have enough shit for it though. Undyed hempen cloth. Let's make some of that. I'm still not queued in. It's been 5.5 minutes and I haven't queued in. I need a healer, man. Is it because of the data center I'm in? I feel like it has to be. I feel like that has to be why. Cotton cowl. Wait, didn't I already make a robe though? Shit, I did. Ah, cool, we're queued. Alright, let's do this. Tamtara Deepcraft. I like the lore of this one. I wish the dungeon was more mechanically complex, because ultimately this is one of the most just straight up hallway simulator game or dungeons ever. But you know, it is only the second dungeon in the game, so can't shit on it too much. Ooh. I should probably turn off player animations. I just realized that. Alright. I forgot I'm playing with other people, so I can pull like a shit ton of enemies and not have to worry that bad. We have a black mage, a reaper, and is that a scholar? Scholar. Scholar sucks early game. Okay, I can't pull too much then. Does that reaper have a relic weapon? He absolutely does. Damn. I wonder how good the gear is visually out of this dungeon. I was trying to do this dungeon solo yesterday, and this was the fight that did me in. I could not beat this boss. Wait. That's new. They added a casting indicator that appears under their health rather than at the top. Yeah, wow. Okay. I actually kind of like that, to be honest. These goggles kind of look like shit. I don't want them. I'll pass. I'm sure they won't mind if I go over here. I'm sure they won't mind. Jesus Christ, dude. The Reaper's not doing anything. The Reaper's literally just standing there. Quite literally just hanging out. Great. Well, can't use that. Come on, guys. Honestly, those are some... Oh, no, those leggings don't look that good, actually. They have like a skirt at the top, so they're definitely designed for women. Gross. Yeah, they added in a casting indicator on the actual model of the NPC that's casting it. That's completely new. That's really nice too. That's really nice. That feels like an update that would have been added years ago. What do we got? Shitty headpiece and yeah, just garbage. Just pure garbage. Yeah, this Reaper is dragging his feet a little bit. Which is insane because you have to be level 70 for Reaper. So this guy is absolutely intentionally just watching us do the whole dungeon. Look at him. He's swinging a little bit. But yeah, for the most part, he's literally just watching. He is deliberately sheathing his weapon. Like mid-fight, this guy. That takes work. There's a dedicated button to sheathing your weapon, and he is choosing to press that button. You know, there's a treasure coffer in here. I'll risk it for the biscuit. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Protect me. Pugilist weapon and some Yeezys. I will take those Yeezys. I'll take these. Can I pull bigger than this? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll wait. I have a black mage. Black mages are one of the slowest classes in the game, so I don't want to move around too much for their sake. Cool. God, I can't wait till I get actual abilities. These early game dungeons are particularly just boring because they haven't... It's really annoying because this game doesn't... Right off the gate, it doesn't hit you with complicated mechanics or anything. You're dealing with the most basic bitch stuff ever, and I don't know, if you're paying attention to the story too, like it takes so long to get to each dungeon. And it's really like not that worth. Later dungeons, sure, when they actually introduce genuine mechanics, but I hate this Reaper. I hate this guy so much. He's making this dungeon last like a decent, like a noticeable amount longer than it has to last. All because he just has his thumb up his ass and he's not doing anything. And we got some leggings. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna skip this. Who summons me from the void to reside within the crude vessel? Cool. Just let me check out these pants real quick. Those are some mid-ass pants. I'll take them. Yeah. The person in the... That's insane to me. The Reaper is giving me advice. He's giving tips in the chat. And yet he's doing next to nothing. This is a pretty fun run. When you're not a Reaper, lol. I got... Oh, that's true. Oh, that's so true. Yeah, Reaper doesn't have like any of their actual good spells at this level, and neither does Scholar. So 2 of our team members have been struggling pretty bad this whole time. Did I not get my Yeezys? No, I did. I got the Yeezys. We're good. GG. I'm probably gonna get all the commendations. I was playing with like a real noob. Did they leave already? They didn't. The Reaper left. I will give a con blah 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 to the Scholar. And then loot wise, we got leggings. I'll take those. And a bow, I will greed that. Cool. Ah, I only got 1 commendation. Damn. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Let's get these into the cotton kex. Yep. Okay, and then I think I got, let's see, I got a pair of leggings. I think I got 2 pair of leggings actually. These ones. Okay. And then I got the Yeezys. I got the moccasins and the Sabatons. They look kind of boring. The boots don't look bad. I will... I guess I'll glamour them. I suppose. Yeah. For now, I'm gonna just do the quest. Well, the good news is I'm already almost level 30. So, this isn't gonna be too agonizing. I'm not gonna lie, the sound design in this game is actually pretty solid. The fact that I can hear the squish of the leather, I like that. Oh yeah, there's a shield I got. I need to get rid of that. Got another one of these. I got this one. Let's get rid of that. I must apologize. As first sword, my duty is not only to foster your growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you from dangers you are not ready to face. I did not know that Leivold had become the leader of the Alacran. Had he chosen to bear his steel at us, many the more of us would not have returned alive. I need to know why he's turned to a life of crime, and so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanolin for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have strong suspicions that he has been taken prisoner by the Alacran, or worse. If there is any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for our missing comrade. His last report stated that he was tracking the Alacran near the Hammers in western Thanolin. If you go there, you may yet find some clues to his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Houston, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe. Can do. Do I have titles yet? I feel like I should have titles. I do. Bearer of the Torch, Icebreaker, Defender of Eorzea. I don't know, I'll do Icebreaker, fuck it. These aren't like cool titles yet. I haven't gotten the cool ones from actually doing sick shit. Western. I think. Yeah, Western. It's a trap, brother. Well, I'm kind of a certified badass, so. Oh boy. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Okay. Yeah, we should be okay. That's some fine swordsmanship, Houston. Mila, the first sword, certainly knows how to pick 'em. Even after all these years, I can't quite bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father first brought her to the guild. A wee lass who cried at the sight of naked steel. But to look at her now, you'd swear she was born with a blade in her hand. Not like she had much of a choice, but to rise to the occasion, though. What with all that trouble Aldous got into 7 years ago, selfish bastard. He should have never... but enough of my rambling. I'll make my way back to Ul'dah after a short rest. You go on ahead and tell Mila that I'm fine. God. This fetch quest bullshit. Ooh. What would this quest play out as? It was a trap, so now what? Is Aldous gonna show up, I guess? Say some shit? Think the gods are alright. I heard all about the ambush to the Hammers. Excellent work. You've been invaluable to the guild, and I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much-needed rest. Take some time for yourself and return when you're recuperated. But before you go, speak with Lulutsu. I believe she has a message for you. Ah, Houston, the very gladiator I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have the others hear my word. Aldous sends his regards and requests you meet him at the Lychard in East... Oh, I remember this quest. I don't remember what the story was, because I'm pretty sure I skipped, like, all of this story. Like, I didn't pay any attention whatsoever. But I do remember, like, the setting and all that. Since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guildmaster before that horrible scandal, they would have made such a lovely couple. Forgive me, this is hardly an appropriate topic of conversation. Anyway, you have my word that the First Sword will not hear of any rendezvous from me. Cool. Anilin. Eastern. Making Gil is gonna be might be one of the more punishing parts of this run that I'm going with, because normally you get it in like droves from doing daily roulettes, and I'm restricting myself from doing daily roulettes because they are such a cheap and easy way of just getting a shit ton of levels that doesn't exist naturally through the game itself. And like I'm over leveled as is with my with this gladiator. I guess I'll go white mage next, I guess. Hello, Aldous. And where have you been? Busy drowning in some sweet young thing's eyes? Well, if that's the case, I understand completely. It's been 7 years since Mila's father was laid to rest here. He was mean and stubborn, an old owl goat through and through, but gods, when he danced with sword in hand, it was pure poetry in motion. Mila's right. There's no way I could know what it was like for her back then, forced to replace her father under such terrible circumstances. Ah, it's this bitch. And who might you be? Another of Leovold's lackeys? Master Leovold has been most distressed since learning of your return. This is unacceptable. Your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. Ew. I don't like that he called her that. When you've outlived your usefulness, he'll dispose of you like so many others. Believe me, I speak from personal experience. Say what you will, I will not be swayed. She looks awfully determined to kill me. Still, I'm not really in the mood to play. Mind stopping her, Houston? I have the same face as him. I just processed that. Can you be stunned? You absolutely can. This is going to be a cakewalk. Okay, there's more to this. Something she's gonna do something. This ends now. Yeah, I don't give a shit about your claws. Seriously? That was a joke. She was a regular enemy. You've gotten stronger. Good. I'm glad Mila has a man like you to rely on. She's her father's daughter, a leader of men, a true warrior, and an obstinate woman who lets her feelings cloud her judgment. Which is why she needs to be surrounded by dependable people who will give her good counsel and keep her temper in check. Now more than ever. Stick by her. She needs you more than she knows. She needs you, all this. Ooh. Should I spark that up? Haven't you listened to a word I said? She needs dependable people. In case you haven't noticed, I am anything but. I'm only here because of unfinished business. When it's settled, there will be no reason left for me to stay. I owe it to her old man to put an end to this, to give peace in Thal's realm by making that bastard leveled finally answer for his crimes. Remember what I said, Houston? Now go. Remember what I said, Houston. Now go. She's probably wondering where you are. Unironically, this questline isn't that bad story-wise so far. It's nothing like crazy noteworthy, but it is a story, and not a bad one. It's like it's an actual story. Like there is, I guess I think the most telling element of it is the characters. The fact that there are characters and they do exist and they have depth to them, right? You can tell that someone spent time writing. You can tell that there was a dedicated team for writing these like little stories. These aren't just throwaway like who gives a shit, just some random bullshit happening to just for you to level your classes. They did entire like authentic quest lines with cutscenes and character arcs, and I think in some cases deaths, if I remember correctly. It's very rare. This game doesn't like to kill people, but it's one of the games that likes to keep their it likes to keep its characters around. That way they can keep players coming back to interact with their favorite characters. But I will say that has kind of shot them in the foot because given the current state of the game, all the characters are alive, but they don't have anything to do. They don't have anything to do in the story. They are very like heavily handed, like forced into the narrative just to make an appearance. That's the point that the characters are at, and it's really depressing. At least most of them, not all of them, but a good chunk of them. Uh, Shadowbringers is the expansion that is kind of the golden standard for what this game can be in terms of story, and it mastered the concept of having every single character have some kind of relevance to the story. Every single character was like genuinely relevant and had growth and had a moment. The way that the story was structured. But in Dawn Trail and Endwalker that came after, Endwalker to a lesser degree, there was a decent amount with Endwalker, but Dawn Trail it was just a joke. It was just a joke. It focuses exclusively on the new characters that are introduced for the expansion, and two exceptions, I think. I think literally only two exceptions, which is Kryl, who she has to be important because part of her lore builds into, the land of, what's it called? Tuliyohlal, the setting of Dawntrail. And the same goes for Bunny Boy. What is his name? He's a bunny boy. Oh my god. I cannot think of his name. And Aaronville. His name is Aaronville. He has actual character development, and he's not one of the classic members of the cast. He is a new introduction from Endwalker. But like, it would have been nice to see not Zero. I think Zero is safe as a character left in the 13th. Maybe possibly revisit that way down the line at some point. Maybe through like a trial series or through a raid series. Maybe that would be kind of cool. But I think in terms of main story, maybe we'll go back to her for a cameo or two. I don't think she needs to be a part of the main crew because she is very similar to like Astinian crossed with Y'shtola maybe. Although maybe she is unique in how much of an edgelord she is, I will say. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting too locked into the story of this fucking insane game. But to this game's in this game's favor, I will argue that the reason I went on that tangent is because the Gladiator story is good enough for me to recognize it as a decent story, and it reminds me of why I like this game so much. It reminds me why I like this game so much, and it also reminds me why I'm losing my passion for it because the story is trash right now. It's really bad. Why are you staring at me like that, Houston? Is something the matter? You're behaving rather oddly. Well, I'm afraid I have news regarding the Alacrane's movements. I remain confident that we will find them soon, though, so keep your blades sharp. Okay, cool. New shit to throw out. I'm level 27 now. which means that I can craft more stuff. So I guess let's see what we can craft. Yeah, this shield is not worth glamming. It's just not. Okay, I guess I could throw these ones out too. I probably should be selling these since gold is going to be hard to come by. Selling my old stuff might be better than just straight up throwing it away. But the way that I have my stuff leveled... Oh yeah, I probably should level like my culinarian. Gear is taking up a lot of space in my inventory. Well, hold on. So far, it's not that bad, but it will get really bad when I start introducing other jobs. Like once I get every single job type, that's when the armor is going to be skewed like crazy. They don't all share the same gear. Big surprise. So I'll probably level... I should level a DPS. I should have at least one DPS. It's just going to be me deciding which one that I'm going to focus on. I've done ninja. I've done... I'll do dragoon. I'll do lancer. Because I never really paid attention to the lancer or dragoon stories. And I kind of want to get another opportunity to witness them. I like the lore of dragoons, so I'm interested in the class quest. So, what are we doing? Should I level culinarian or should I do something else? Looking at all the shit, leveling culinarian is going to be one of the more annoying ones to level. I think. Let me just go ahead and make all these. Oh, I'm gonna have a shit ton of trout. Dear Lord. Okay. Yeah, these are a little tough to make. Sunset wheat, smooth butter. Is there something I can make that'll actually benefit me? This would help. I need a papyra and a smooth butter. I'm gonna favorite this. And I think I'll just keep that favorited for now. That is something I could make and actually benefit a decent bit from. I need to find out where to get that fish though. No clue where the hell I would get that fish. Okay, so blacksmith. I think I need a new sword. Because what am I using? Level 20. He's level 27 now. So let's see what we can do for weapons. Aldgoat horn. Let's do that. Let's do that. Southern, Eastern. Well, I am gonna call it there for now. Stream wise, I am gonna keep playing for a little bit, but I'm gonna be because at the point that I'm playing at right now is like this is the true grind. I am in early game. The only thing there is for me to do is to just grind like a hound and get all my gear set up and level my jobs. And then after I get my jobs up to a certain level, then I can start engaging with some of the actual content in the game. The level 50 dungeons, for example, being able to play those is going to be nice. And then also experiencing a lot of story. I won't be doing Beast Tribe quests. I'm not bothering with those. They're kind of whatever. Pause broadcast. Stop broadcast. Alright. If anyone's watching, either post or current live stream, thank you. And have a good day or night or whatever the fuck it is. Goodbye.